So I mentioned that I play some instruments, and one of the instruments that I learned to play was the banjo when I was in junior high school, and I played in a bluegrass band in high school. And one of my subscribers, one of my 15 subscribers, is like, can you just talk about the banjo and play a little something on the banjo for us? So I have not played the banjo at all, and I think I mentioned that what I learned in 6th grade is kind of what I know today, and I'm relearning the banjo, but I'll play you a little bit of what I remember. And also, what's funny is my mom is always like, when I was little, she was like, smile! You need to smile when you're on stage. You need to like look up and smile. And that's like basically impossible when I'm playing the banjo. I cannot look up and play the banjo. And also, when I play the banjo, I make really funny faces, which is probably why I would never want it to play on stage. And also, I used to wear picks. Okay, this is like take 5. And I'm gonna slow it down some. Okay, so maybe I'll try a song that's not as hard, because I can't remember. This bluegrass music, and I moved over to guitar because when you're playing banjo, basically everything's just happy. And so I sold my bluegrass banjo and I bought this banjo, which doesn't have a back on it, so it's more like for strumming, and I was just now playing it like a bluegrass banjo, but this banjo is meant for strumming, and that's what I'm going to be learning over the next rest of my life. So this is what that would sound like when I get good at it. They can play fast. I just got done playing this banjo stuff, and I wanted to put Pippin in the video because he's super cute. So like, why am I posting this, me playing the banjo, on my YouTube channel? And I think it's really important for me to express it's never too late. I'm 58 years old, and yeah, I was born in 1965. I just have been reinventing myself. I've been reinventing myself since COVID. And when I say reinventing, I mean completely reinventing, quitting my career flight attendant job, starting a whole new business, doing something that I've never done before, and doing something, following kind of my heart, kind of following my passion against what everyone thought I should do. Like, I didn't even ask my family what they thought I should do, because I knew they would say, are you crazy? Why would you ever quit a job that you have such good benefits? And I didn't talk to anyone about the decision to quit. I just decided I have one more chapter of my life left. And I felt like there was enough time to reinvent myself and do something that I really loved and felt passionate about and make money. And it was like kind of now or never. That's kind of how I felt. Like the flight attendant job is kind of a golden handcuffs kind of a job, because the longer you stay, the better it gets, the more money you make, the better trips you hold, the more flexibility you have in your schedule, the more vacation time you get. And all of a sudden you're making, $65 an hour, and you've got 5 vacations a year, and you've got literally 5 vacations a year. And it's just, you never want to leave. And I remember when I did leave, I had a lot of flight attendants reach out to me and say, man, I wish I could do that. I wish I could leave. And everybody can leave. Nobody has to stay where they are. And as a coach, I've learned, I love to tell people that you have a choice. You can leave. Like when someone says, I have to cook for my kids, I have to get up in the morning, I have to do all these things. And I'm like, no, you don't. You don't have to do anything. Lots of people leave their kids. Lots of people leave their lives and start over or do something different. You don't have to do anything. You want to. And I didn't want to be a flight attendant anymore. But the people that stay as a flight attendant want to. They want to, and they can change their mindset. You don't have to stay there because of the benefits. You want to stay there because of the benefits. It totally changes how you look at life. And my life has been really hard over the last 4 years in some respects, because I have lost my benefits. I've lost my, my income and things like that. But I never look at my decision with regret. I never look back at quitting the flight attendant job with I shouldn't have done that because now I'm struggling financially or something like that, or I've lost my benefits. No, I get to decide that decision was the right decision for me, and that I'm making my life the way I'm living my life the way I want to. And it's not a piece of cake. It's not easy. And it can be very rewarding. It can be really hard too. And I think one of the biggest challenges when things get really hard is to not look back and say, gosh, maybe I made a mistake. Because we can't argue with what we've already done. We can't argue with what the past. We can't argue with what has already happened. As a grief coach, that is one of the biggest things I coach is you don't argue with what's already happened. Like, if only this had been gone differently, if only thoughts in any time in life, it just doesn't serve you in any way. You can make a next decision based on some information, but you can't go back and wish that you had made a different decision. So I like to say that you get to decide that you made the right decision, and then you can pivot and make a new decision. But we never ever make wrong decisions. And so me leaving the flight attendant job was the right decision. I just had decided that was the right decision for me. And my life has really become colorful because of it. And also really hard sometimes. But I think I've grown more in the last 5 years learning to be a death doula and life coach than I would have ever learned had I stayed flying.